You see it every single time. Every single time, my friend. Whatever industry, doesn't matter. But you see it every single time. Let me give you an example. Scenario. Let's use boxing for instance. Mike Tyson, 15, started boxing at 12. Huge prospect. Ruthless killer. Monster. He's in his late teens now, early 20s, knocking everyone out. People in their late 20s, early 30s, mid to late 30s, knocking all of them out. And by the age of, how old was he? Youngest, 20 years old, heavyweight champion of the world. Never been done before. Youngest heavyweight champion in the world, fellas. Unbelievable. Brilliant. Set himself up for life. And whatever he does later on, he's going to have huge wins, right? Wrong. What happens? The women come in. And it's really tempting. And what's funny about, becoming successful, and according to hypergamy in short, it's a naturally ingrained female intuitive where they'll always want more. Well, not more. Well, yes. But more so the highest quality of man they can achieve. High in the pecking order. If they're able to attract to that level, they will catch it with their hands. And so Mike Tyson naturally attracted, obviously a lot of women. Imagine being 20 years old. 20. Bro, and you're a heavyweight champion of the world. Do you know how rare that is? So of course you're going to stand out. You're going to attract all these women throwing themselves at you on the internet. I'll use another example. Justin Bieber, for instance. God bless his soul. I love him. God bless Mike Tyson too. They're both really great guys. They've changed, seeing their journeys. Good on them. But Justin Bieber, imagine you're 16 years old, you're 10, you're 14, and you have that good of a voice. You don't think women are gonna throw themselves at you on the internet? You don't think so? Let alone school and the internet. Hey, that's hard. That's really hard, especially when you're that good looking with that hair. I can only imagine. It must be tough. It must be tough, man. It's hard to stay on your grind sometimes, having that male desire, where there's women throwing pussy at your face literally every 5 seconds. I can imagine. I can only imagine. But the thing is, I'll use another analogy also. Conor McGregor, as we know, when he started out in the UFC, he was an absolute killer, man. This guy trained like a lunatic. This guy had the mindset of a champion, a man with so much potential. And so was Khabib. He beat Jose Aldo in how many seconds? 9? 10? Let me know in the comments. I don't remember the exact number, but I know he beat the shit out of him. I watched the fight. 13 seconds, I believe. He beat the shit out of him, man. What was that, left hook? He fucked him up. Body stance, he was composed. He was relaxed. Jose Aldo was shitting himself. He was tensed. And Conor beat the fuck out of that guy. Then he fought Nate Diaz. I believe he got a bit too cocky and he lost. And he really got cocky with Khabib. Khabib, a disciplined man with moral values, believes in God, trains his ass off. The mountains of Dagestan, I believe that's where he's from. I know he's of Russian descent, but I don't remember the exact country he's from. But I know he's disciplined as fuck. Now the thing is, for both of them to get to the position where they are, they both stayed in the trenches. And that's what it's like for the majority of us who are struggling and starting out. And this is pretty much how any and every success story begins. You're in the trenches. I'm going to move away because last time I was recording like this and a lot of the vehicles made a lot of noise. It was hard to record. So I'll move to a more further area so you're able to hear me. I don't think you can hear me right now properly. If you can't, I apologize. That's on me. I moved too close to the public area. This is why I like more nature spots, so I'm going to move forward a bit. I digress, I say that to say. Yeah, for them to get to where they were, they had to be disciplined. Life wasn't going their way. They were probably financially poor. They had to help their families and whatnot. So they trained like barbarians. They were like hungry wolves in the jungle, hungry dogs with no food. When you have no food, you get angry. You feel it. When you stop jacking off, you get pissed off. Your primal brain is like, why the fuck do I not have sex here? So then you work harder. So then your body puts on more muscle. Your body has more drive, more aggression, more. And that makes you more attractive more because your testosterone is getting fuller. Your balls are getting fuller. In preparation for when that time comes and you fuck her. Purpose fulfilled. That's some primal bro science shit. And Connor, he's a good looking guy, good looking Irish ginger guy. Sexy bastard, no homo. And he won, became world champion. He's getting all these stunning women throwing themselves at him. It's very easy. It is very easy to fall for that too. And you guys may say, not me, trust me. Athletes, billionaires, millionaires, who are way disciplined than we will probably ever be. Mike Tyson was training for 8 hours every day. 8 fucking hours in the gym every day, like a lunatic. That's all he did. Lived it, breathed it. All he did was boxing. Zoned in on their career. You see it every time in every industry. Football, they're killers when they're young. They get their success and then they fall off. And most of the time, 9 times out of 10, it's due to the women. It is due to the women. And I believe, I used to think in the past, the most dangerous sin was wrath. Now they are all dangerous for 7 deadly sins. God hates pride, and I believe God deems pride to be the most dangerous. They all entwine with each other. Speaking of 7 deadly sins, go on my subscription list, click on Golden Poems, check out my 7 deadly sins poems. 26 minutes long, it's a story poem, I believe you really like it. Let's get that out there. Anyway, I believe it's lust. I believe lust is the most dangerous sin of today. Well, at least I can only speak for myself, because out of all the sins, I probably struggle with lust the most. In terms of just sexual thoughts, it's really hard to get them out of my head. Especially when you're a masculine man with a lot of goals. I say this to say, and this is simple, but it's so simple it tends to get over our heads. And that's what makes it hard. Women, it's so easy to resist, but it's so easy to fall into it at the same time. It's so easy to resist, that falls over our head. That's what makes it hard. There's a concept called the slighter edge, and these are the things that are quite easy to do, but they're also quite hard to not do. What, they're easy to do? Let me rephrase that. The slighter edge is a concept where, things are easy to do, but they're so easy to do, we put it on the back of our minds and we say we'll do it later. We end up not doing it. How many of us guys have been there? All the time. All the fucking time. Guys, I want you to realize, if you're on self-improvement, because like I said a few videos back, today is the worst it will ever be. This is taking into account that you actively do what you can to pursue to become a better person. See my let's record for another 7 minutes. You actively pursue to do what you can as a person. You're going to improve. How can you not? Your looks are going to improve. Your money is going to improve. Your mindset's going to improve. Your energy. You don't think women are going to take notice? Of course they will. I'm not telling you to not enjoy women, but don't be a degenerate. Have some values to yourself. I told my friends the other day, I believe it was the day before, maybe yesterday, when you become financially successful, behave like Khabib, not Conor McGregor. And one of my friends also mentioned an extremely valuable point, and he said it's all down to your religious beliefs or your faith in God. That's what keeps you straight. That's what keeps you grounded. When you have a community of people who are firm, strong, with core beliefs like that, it's very hard to fall off. That's why Khabib won. Perhaps if Conor was more in tune to God, if he were more in tune to God, he wouldn't have done the degeneracy he's done, unfortunately. He may have won or may have done a draw. It's really such a shame seeing, such a man with so much potential. He was a natural at this shit, man. Trained hard and was a natural, good looking guy too. He's become a shell of what he is today, taking drugs. I see him now and I think he's a fucking clown. And I like Conor. So when I'm saying this, it's really sad. There was no way he was going to beat Khabib, not with those core beliefs. He was probably jacking off in the comeback to the fight, fucking a lot of girls, I'd imagine. Because he performed terribly. got choked out because he wasn't disciplined. Now, if he were disciplined and he still lost, I wouldn't be making fun of him. But he let the success get to his head. There's a quote from Bill Gates. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking that they can't lose. That's exactly what happened with Conor McGregor. Guys, I want you to understand. And this is with everything in your life. I want you to remember these words for the rest of your life. Ingrain it in your spirit. Ingrain it in your fucking soul. You understand? The way you got there is how you maintain it. I'll say that again. I'll say this again. At 6 a.m. in the morning, when no one's fucking out here, the way you got there is how you stay there. A lot of you guys, a lot of you fuckers, yeah. I know you guys. I know what's man. I'm a man myself. I know how this shit works. You work hard as fuck. Your woman sees you. What would be your future women? They see you. They're like, oh man, he's so good, man. He's in shape, man. He's reading books, man. He's doing all this cool shit. Oh man, I want him to give you. You get with her. Cool. Maybe one day passes. Let's say it's a Sunday. Babe, you women are emotional, right? And they don't mean to pull you down, but they'll subconsciously try to pull you down. Babe, let's get a pizza, man. Yeah. Baby, let's get a pizza. Man, yeah, I mean, I'm a disciplined guy, man. It's gonna be fine, man. We're gonna watch movies. And she puts her tits in your arm, and then you're getting your goofy ass is getting those sexual thoughts. I mean, I do love me some titties, you know what I'm saying? Let me go with you. You watch a movie, it's been like 5 hours, and you eat pizza all the time. All right, cool. You keep doing that. The months pass by, okay? The months keeps going. 6 months later. Now, men and women, their bodies adapt differently to shit food. Let's assume you are eating shit food in those movies. Well, women tend to store food in the most attractive areas. Their breasts, their hips, their ass, and their face. Perfect. Perfect for attracting another man. What about us men? Chin? Tits? Love handles? Belly? Worst places you can ever store. Leave that party and shit in the junk food to the women, man. They're gonna look better for a certain period of time. The estrogen will benefit them because most of these foods are estrogenetic. They don't benefit us men. She breaks up. Of course she did. She sees another man who's been working on it too. Goes for him. Now she tries to do the same thing that she did to your goofy ass, right? But that man is cold. He's got the discipline. He knows what's up, man. He saw your goofy ass and how her girl left you. And she tries to subconsciously put him down. That doesn't even make the woman bad. It's just her being a woman. You're the issue. You're goofy ass. You did that to yourself. You're the reason why you lost the girl. You lost your body, you lost your money, and you lost the girl. I'm telling you, man. Remember this. And this will happen to you. Assuming you keep doing the right thing in your life. Assuming you keep doing the right thing in your life. I'm talking to you, Gordon. Because I know you're a horny bastard too. I'm talking to you. I don't know how old you are watching this, Gordon, in the future, but I know you're definitely older than me. But let this be a message to you as an 18-year-old man, turning 19 in 12 days. You're already attracting women at this age. You're getting beautiful women staring at you walking past with a full your physique. It's nice. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get even worse. You'll probably have women, I don't know if you download Instagram in the future, but if you decide, the chances are, if you gain some form of status on the internet, you're probably gonna have a lot of women wanting to go on dates. Some of them may even send nudes to you. And it's going to be very tempting because they'll be fucking gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous. I'm going to need you. I know I hate Instagram, but if you are going to use it, or if you do have it, I know you, Gordon, you only use it for business purposes, but I know it's very easy to fall into that trap. I know, you know, because we did it before in the past. When I was 13, 14, 15, you remember. I want you to remember this, and I'm going to end it off by saying this. How you got there is how you maintain. Stay in the trenches, man. Stay in the trenches. Be that rare guy that no one even believes. This guy is fucking disciplined. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. I'm 100% certain. I'm gonna be in my 30s. I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire. I already know how I'm gonna look like. Probably gonna have a shaved head with a big beard, handsome, well-groomed, in shape, can do all of these other stuff. He's able to speak 5 languages. He can play the recorder fluently. He's in tune with God. He studied the Bible for years. He teaches people who has a successful business. Oh, he's good with women. He's good with men. Inspires people. All these fucking things. I'm still going to be a virgin. You see, a lot of you bastards, you use your virginity as a reason to be insecure. The only reason that is because that's all you have going for, because you do nothing else with your life. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. In my 30s, I'm gonna say I told you. Assuming I live, God willing, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be a virgin still. I'm gonna be a good-looking guy, and then I'm gonna tell everyone I'm a virgin. Everyone's gonna believe I'm lying. Everyone's gonna believe I'm lying. Come back to this video. Watch. I'm just gonna say I told you. Don't act surprised. I said it now. Like over 11 years ago, bitch. Speaking in future tense. You guys aren't gonna believe me because it's so common to see successful people fuck a lot of girls. I'm not doing it. Fuck that shit. I value my dick. Only one is allowed to have it, and I haven't found it yet. So I'm gonna keep staying in the trenches. Stay grounded. Stay in my spirit. Continue my faith in God. You know. Stay in there. Stay in them trenches. Stay in the fight. Stay in the battle. Stay in the war. Arm your fucking mind. Let's get into it.